The November ballot is now set. The governor's race is going to be a rematch from what we saw 4 years ago. And today, both candidates, Democrat J.B. Pritzker and Republican Darren Bailey, came out swinging.
They did. We spoke to them about the Illinois primary results. Our political reporter, Ann Ahern, joins us now with their post-election message. What are they saying? How are they going to approach the general in November?
Right. It does seem a little bit like deja vu with Pritzker versus Bailey, but 4 years later, the messaging, it's going to be different, at least for Bailey, who realizes calling Chicago a hellhole did not attract city or suburban voters.
What's different this time?
Everything. I'm different. Illinois is different. Chicago's different. I believe that Chicago's ready. I know I'm ready. The last 4 years Illinois has been devastated with higher property taxes, now high energy costs. People can't afford to live here in Illinois, much more so than 4 years ago. So safety's still a problem. Education continues to fail.
How will this campaign be different than 4 years ago?
Well, it won't be different in that we're going to win, and it will only be different in that we're continuing to address what are new issues that have been brought on the people of Illinois by Donald Trump's tenure in the White House, by the attack on people's rights, by the fact that he's raising the price of gas, he's raising the price of electricity, the grocery prices are up, all because of Donald Trump's tariffs or the war that he's taken into us.
The Democratic voters also leaned in heavily on Pritzker's choices, as we saw. Of course, the big one, the Lieutenant Governor Juliana Stratton. Yes, all of his endorsements won, with the biggest one for her, Lieutenant Governor Juliana Stratton winning the Senate race. And we heard from her earlier this morning.
People are fed up and they want fighters. And I made the case that I was the fighter to take their voice to Washington and that I will continue to fight. We have to meet this moment. And people don't want the go along to get along mentality.
She, of course, will face Don Tracy in the November ballot.
We're going to hear more from Don Tracy a little bit later this evening. Now, so with Stratton winning, though, she's not on the ticket with Pritzker anymore this time around. That means he's got a new running mate. What can you tell us about Christian Mitchell here?
Right. Some folks might not remember Christian Mitchell because he did serve as a deputy governor, but left to work for the University of Chicago. And as lieutenant governor, there's going to be an extra set of eyes on him with talk that Governor Pritzker might run for the White House.
The most important job of being lieutenant governor is being ready to be governor if something were to happen. And as somebody who was deputy governor and a state legislator, as somebody who oversaw very complicated agencies like Department of Transportation, Department of Corrections, the public safety portfolio with the state police and National Guard, I'll be ready.
Of course, we also asked about the governor's White House plans and that all-important question we asked about the Bears, not just to Governor Pritzker, but to Darren Bailey as well. And so we'll have an update for where that all stands, because the governor does have an update on the Bears. Oh, we're going to save that for 6 o'clock.
Oh, you're such a tease. Thanks, Ann.
Thanks, Ann.